open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in the one.
Hi everyone! So today I'm super excited to be doing a look for the holidays, and I really wanted to focus this one around the color red. I personally love wearing reds, like eye makeup, lips, whatever. Although red eye makeup can be a little bit tricky to pull off, so I'm going to show you in this video how to make it super glam. If you're new to my channel, I would love to have you subscribe. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and without much further ado, let's get started. So the first product I'm grabbing is the Soft Ochre Paint Pot by MAC, and this is one of my favorite eyeshadow bases just because it has a really creamy format. It doesn't dry out very quickly. Works great as a base, and what it also does is it neutralizes any discoloration that I have underneath. And I'm actually going to be doing my eyes today before I do my base, just because if I do have any fallout from some sparkly stuff that I'm going to use, it is not going to ruin my foundation or anything like that. So next I'm using the MAC Flammable Paint. I think this has been discontinued, I'm pretty sure. There is a cream pot, like one of those cream eyeshadow bases. I think they're called the Color Tattoos by Maybelline, and there's one in a red shade. I think it's called Pomegranate Red. That would work really well. I did actually have that one, but I find that they dry out really fast, the ones from Maybelline, so it ended up like drying out and I had to throw it away. Then I'm going to go in with this eyeshadow. This is by MAC Cosmetics, and it's called Coppering. It's one of my favorites because it has a very nice red shade, but it's really wearable because it has almost like a coppery finish, like it's not super bright red. Well, we're gonna just do the lid first now, but usually I tend to do like the base crease color first. I used the Anastasia eyeshadow in Birkin, which is like a medium matte brown shade, and I'm just going to buff out the crease. This is going to make the darker color that I'm applying to the crease later. It's just going to help it to blend it a little bit easier. And then I think I went in with this one. This is Burnt Orange Matte, also by Anastasia, and blended that kind of more into the crease. And this one has like a sort of like an orangey color. Works well together with the red shade. I went in with a shadow by Makeup Geek, and this is called Mirage. This wasn't a limited edition release. This was in their Vegas Lights. But I'm really hoping that this is a permanent color, and I'm just going to apply this underneath my brow and then just blend out the top of those shadows. So now I'm going to darken up the crease a little bit, and I went in with Bitten eyeshadow. This is also by Makeup Geek, and this is a matte shade, and I'm just going to use a smaller, more precise brush. This is the Sigma E45. And I'm just going to tap that like into the crease and then start to kind of blend it out. And this is really going to start adding a little bit of depth and richness to that crease. And with me, with my eyes, like I don't really have a very deep crease here. So I kind of have to like fake it because it isn't like, I don't really have a pronounced crease. And then I'm going in with this eyeshadow. This is by Anastasia Beverly Hills again, and this is called Aubergine. And this is like even a darker one. So here's Bitten by Makeup Geek compared side by side. So this one's a little bit darker. Oh, it's so gorgeous. I love this eyeshadow color. So I'm just taking a slightly smaller brush, and then you can blend everything. Okay, and then I'm taking some of this Makeup Geek eyeshadow in Shimma Shimma. And this is really nice because it's super frosty. So I just like to place it kind of here. I don't like this like all over as a highlight because it is quite shimmery, hence the name Shimma Shimma. Then I also used actually this palette by Urban Decay, and this is the Moondust Palette. And I went in with this shade right here. It's called Element, and this is basically like a really glittery red, almost like a pressed pigment, but it's really glittery. And just going to kind of press that right on top of the red eyeshadow. So to line my eyes, I'm going to use the NYX Matte Liquid Liner. This is like my favorite liquid liner now because it comes with this like perfect brush. It's just like awesome. It's so inexpensive, and it just is great for lining. So for foundation today, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. I picked this up when I was in the States over the summer, and I used it I think once, and I wasn't like crazy about it, but I'm going to try it again and see if maybe I like it better this time. You know, sometimes you need to try a foundation a couple times. This is actually a sponge by NYX. I think like the first time I tried this foundation, I just wasn't like crazy about the coverage. Even though people in videos were saying it's high coverage, it definitely is not. And I have like a really big scratch on right here from working out. I like scratched myself, so. And for concealer today, I'm using the Instant Age Rewind, and this is the treatment concealer, which has slightly like a pink salmon tone, which honestly works for me the best for correcting my under eye circles. Like that pink tone just really works on my skin. This is hands down my favorite drugstore concealer. So to set my concealer, I'm going to use the RCMA No Color Powder. Use that for baking, I guess. All right, so I've just gone ahead and filled in my brows while that was baking, and then at the end, I just wiped away the powder, and now I'm gonna go in with coppering again, that same red shade, and I'm gonna do some coloring here on the bottom lash. And I'm also gonna go back in with Aubergine and just really work that into the lash line. And just as a highlight, I'm gonna go in with this shade by Kiko, and this is the number 208. I think they're called water eyeshadows because you can use them wet or dry. I'm just gonna use them dry for now, but if you do use them wet, they are even more like intense. So I'm going to glue on some lashes. I'm going to be using these ones here. I already have one on this eye. And these are by Violet Voss, and they're called the Dolls Just Want to Have Fun. So they're really, really nice, like pretty lashes. Wow, I'm really liking how those lashes look. And I also applied mascara, so I'm just going to apply this on my bottom lashes now, and this is the Lancome Hypnose. So lastly, I'm going to take the Zoeva Graphic Eyes liner, and this is called After the Disco, and this is just like a fun gold liner, and I'm just going to rim the inner part of my waterline. All right, so now the eyes are basically done, and I can move on to the rest of my face. Woohoo! So to warm up my face a little bit, I'm going to use this bronzer by Too Faced, and this is the Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer, which is the one made for lighter skin tones. Now this is perfect for me also in the winter time when, you know, I don't have as much coloring. This is just the perfect bronzer, and I'm using this really awesome brush by Hakuhodo. And I really like this brush for it because it is super, super soft. So I feel like it just doesn't apply too much of the powder at once. So for blush today, I'm going to be using this one. This is the Milani Luminoso. This is really nice though. It works really well with this look because it is more warm toned. Oh, and this is again a Hakuhodo brush. This is the B505. Love these brushes by Hakuhodo. I use them all the time, and I got them actually in Japan, so. Straight from the source. Okay, so for highlight, I'm going to be using actually this product. This is by Kiko. This is the Color Sphere eyeshadow number 02. Now this says that it's an eyeshadow, but I actually don't really like using it as an eyeshadow because it's not very pigmented, but I actually really like it as a highlighter because it's not so pigmented and because it has like a multi shimmer, like it's just shimmers different colors, so it's really neat. Kind of has like a golden shimmer to it, obviously, so this works really good for this kind of holiday look. And then I'm actually gonna go in with a little bit of the eyeshadow that I used before for the highlight here. This one here, the number 208. It's just the prettiest like golden shimmer. So for the lips, if you want to go sort of more the conservative route, I guess, or if this is just enough for you, you could just do totally nude lips. I think that would, you know, that always works, but I want to do something super, super duper glam. So I'm going for the whole shebang. NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner and this shade, Cherry Skies. So for lips, I'm going to be using this lipstick. This is by Kiko, and this is number 88. Now, I think this might have been discontinued. I don't really know like what finish it is or anything. What's kind of neat about this is that it has like a chromey kind of finish, which is really neat. Oh, I love this lipstick. I'm really glad I didn't declutter this one. So that's it for the final look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, I would really appreciate a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel because I will be doing more looks for the holidays. And also make sure to subscribe to my vlog channel if you are not familiar with it, because I am doing Vlogmas over there, and I'd love to have you guys along for my vlogs in the month of December. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye everyone.